One look at the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, and it's painfully obvious that this is essentially just Guy Ritchie's take on Inglourious Basterds, a feeling that's never shaken during the entire movie's runtime, even with the inclusion of Hugo Stiglitz himself, Til Schweiger, in a major supporting role. But even with its influence being so obvious, it's also not necessarily a bad thing, as this is still a fun time, even if it doesn't pack quite the punch as Tarantino's self-proclaimed masterpiece did. Ritchie's stylish direction during action scenes, as well as his knack for snappy, quippy dialogue, can make for a fun time with an Inglourious Basterds type of story, and we get that all throughout this as we see Henry Cavill and Alan Ritchson grinning ear to ear and making wisecracks to each other as they lead this Black Ops group, mowing their enemies down in almost comical fashion, and it makes for an enjoyable time, though it's also fairly surface level, lacking any true breakout characters or any real emotional arc. It does try to have multiple storylines going on as this operation is going down, with other agents going undercover behind enemy lines, and while none of the storylines are inherently bad, again because of how thinly written some of the story beats are, and because some of the jokes aren't always necessarily hilarious, it does lead to the film feeling like it goes on for just a bit too long. Still, while it's far from Guy Ritchie's best, and it wears its influences clearly on its sleeve, and it's hard to ignore that, I thought it still made for an enjoyable enough time.